The Honor Society.
One more time for all you thick-brained idiots here in Petaluma. I do not believe that there's a single person in the city limits of this great city, Petaluma, California, of anyone who wants to step in the ring with me. There's no man. Oh, yeah,
well, again, I told you earlier, he was miffed that he was left off the card, and they just said they didn't have anybody for him. And he said there's nobody manly enough to take him on.
Well, someone looks like they're ready to answer the challenge. Frost doesn't know who this could be. He's like, this isn't his music.
Who can turn the world on with her smile?
And look at this!
He said there was nobody manly enough to take his challenge earlier.
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. Is she answering the challenge of Drake Frost?
It looks like
what
she's challenging Drake Frost.
Right now, in this ring.
A, clearly, I'm not a guy. No. And B, I accept your challenge.
Whoa!
Oh!
My goodness. We're going to have a match. Drake Frost, who was not happy with not being.
And I knew Laura was here. I didn't see her scheduled for the card.
Hey.
Okay. She asked for it. Okay.
Drake Frost telling us that this is on Laura.
That's
So,
always
Laura
awful
Palmer
excuse to use. But
gonna
Laura's
lock
stepping
it
up
up.
here. Okay.
And go behind. Nice work by Laura. Drake trying to break the hands. It's going to send Laura back, and a back elbow. And Laura taking those full on. Oh, what a chop!
Oh!
And another. Laura is taking it to the other half of the Honor Society and Drake Frost. Here comes Palmer with a big running elbow. And another one.
And that hit hard.
Right under the chin. And another one. A backhand chop, and Laura has to watch her own hand there. Doesn't want to hurt it against Frost's chest. And now Laura is going to take it to Frost in the corner. And Frost, who is going to make a big counter and drape Laura Palmer across the top rope, and that hit her right in the solar plexus. And now,
and we've talked all night about size advantages, but there's never been so far a size advantage as blatant as Drake Frost over Laura Palmer.
So Laura Palmer looking to answer the open challenge of Drake Frost. And now Frost going to go right to the back of Laura Palmer. Now setting her up for a body slam over the shoulder. There it is. And now Frost's going to ready off the ropes, and the big elbow drop.
Big elbow drop, man.
And now
and that falling clothesline we saw earlier.
And a 2 count. That falling clothesline was used by him and Sir Samurai against CJ Kurz after Frost blatantly interfered in Kurz's match with Sir Samurai. Frost toying with Palmer, but Palmer battling back. There's a
Palmer's
forearm.
firing back. She wanted this match, and she's going to show that she deserves this match.
But Frost with another forearm shot to the back, sending Palmer down. And now a kick to the back of the knee. Frost is finding out that Laura Palmer's bringing it right now. Frost with a big elbow, sending Palmer up against the ropes and down the mat. Remember, still to come, our main event, Marcus Lewis, Virgil Flynn. A big headbutt by Frost.
Frost is equal opportunity here. He's taking it to Laura. He doesn't care that she's female.
Laura ducks the forearm, and now into the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Laura with a drop kick to the chest. Frost staggered. Laura again with a drop kick, sending Frost into the ropes. Palmer trying to make her move against Frost, and another backhand chop. That's been her best move of the match. Gonna send Frost in, a reversal. And a crossbody. Laura Palmer.
Big crossbody.
And only a 2 count. We saw Sir Samurai get help from Frost on the outside earlier. Would Samurai dare to get involved here?
I gotta think that Frost was not expecting this kind of fight from Laura.
Palmer has brought it to Drake Frost. Frost getting an earful from the fans here at the Phoenix Theater. And now just draping that big leg over the back of the neck of Laura Palmer. Palmer, you can see down. There's Samurai, got to watch out. Getting an extra shot in there. And Palmer fighting a 2-on-1 battle here against the Honor Society. You hate to see that. You just heard Samurai say, Frost is the man and she's the woman.
It's not always that simple, but I'm not too shocked that that's how Samurai and Frost think.
And look at the shoulder thrust to the back now of Laura Palmer. And another one, a running shoulder thrust that time. And Palmer, who has seen her back worked on a lot in this match, crumples down in a heap. And a cover, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. That was a lazy leg hook. Now he's going to get a deeper leg hook, but only a 2 count again.
And the longer this goes on, you got to imagine the more frustrated Frost is getting, and you got to imagine the more serious he's going to start taking her.
Frost, who is trying to make a statement against Laura Palmer. Palmer's trying to make one of her own. And now that big boot to the side of the neck. And he's going to get almost the entirety of the 5 count there. Palmer is in deep trouble and has been for the last few minutes of this match. Frost now in. Those jabs to the stomach. Palmer battling back, elbows, whatever she can do, firing out of the corner. That backhand chop again. But a kick once again to the stomach. And Palmer goes down.
Those ribs, the spleen, the stomach, everything. Big shots, a big kick.
Drake Frost looking to make his impact. Is going to send Palmer in. Palmer trying to spring up. Has him by the head and sends him in.
And she caught him with that head scissors earlier.
And Frost was not ready for that one from Palmer. And there's a kick to the face. And another one. And Frost is on Dream Street.
Frost is not expecting any of this.
Palmer's going to go up. She is on the second rope. Now going to the top. And there's a Hurricane Rana. A diving Rana from the top. This could be it.
This could be a huge upset.
1, 2, and that's it. Only a 2 count. A diving Rana by Laura Palmer. And that is as close as she has gotten to sitting down Drake Frost in this one. Frost will charge in, but meet both boots.
For the first part of this match, she couldn't even take him off his feet, and now he's regularly getting to his back.
Palmer going to the top. Moonsault! She hit it. Cover, 1, 2, 3. She got it.
Wow.
Laura
And
Palmer.
your winner by
That was
pinfall, Laura Palmer!
Laura Palmer with a moonsault, taking out the other half of the Honor Society.
And I'll be honest, when we were talking about who the championship committee was looking at before the show tonight, Laura Palmer was not even on my mind as somebody that was going to be in the conversation for a title. She wasn't even booked on this show. And here she is now with a win on the very first PPW show.
And now Samurai attacking her from behind. They're going to set her up again.
They're going to set her up for the diving clothesline, just like they did with CJ.
But here comes Kurz. Kurz, CJ Kurz coming out of the crowd. Remember, he was on the other side of an Honor Society attack earlier. And he comes out to Laura Palmer's A's, and he wants the Honor Society to come get some. The Sir Samurai and Drake Frost aren't going to give him the time of day. So CJ Kurz coming to the aid of Laura Palmer. And Palmer with a big victory tonight on the debut show of Phoenix Pro Wrestling.